Protect your identity, my beloved brothers and sisters. Every single human being searches for meaning, for belonging, for something that defines who they are. Some people identify themselves by their nationality, others by their language, some by the color of their skin, their job title, or the wealth they own. But for us as Muslims, our greatest identity is not found in a passport or a profession. It is found in the words, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. That statement, that testimony of faith, is not just a phrase, It is an identity. It defines who you are in front of Allah. It defines who you are in this world. It defines who you will be in the hereafter. But the question we must ask ourselves today is, are we protecting this identity, or are we slowly giving it away? We live in a time when identities are blurred, when people are pressured to hide their true selves, when faith is seen by some as a weakness rather than a strength. But the truth is, your Islamic identity is the greatest honor you carry. And if you protect it, it will protect you. Will protect you. If you honor it, Allah will honor you. The Quran reminds us, and who is better in speech than the one who calls to Allah, does righteous deeds, and says, indeed, I am among the Muslims. Surah Fussilat 41:33. Do you see the beauty of this verse? Allah is teaching us that the greatest honor is to declare proudly, why I'm a Muslim, not with arrogance, but with gratitude, not with pride in ourselves, but with pride in the gift that Allah has chosen us to receive. The value of Islamic identity. So what exactly is identity? And why is it so important? Identity is the collection of qualities, values, and beliefs that make you who you are. It is not just the name you carry. It is the way you live, the choices you make, the principles you stand for. For a Muslim, identity is rooted in Iman. It is rooted in faith in Allah, in submission to His commands, in following the sunnah of the Prophet Lat Atfar. Your Islamic identity shines through your modesty, your kindness, your honesty, your patience, your worship. It is seen in your words, in your dress, in your relationships, in your priorities. The Prophet Tuwetfi emphasized this when he said, the most beloved to me and the closest to me on the day of judgment are those with the best character. Tirmidhi, this hadith teaches us something powerful. Your true Islamic identity is not in the label you wear, but in the character you display. Your prayer, your fasting, your charity, these are essential, yes, but they must reflect in your character. If your prayer does not prevent you from dishonesty, then where is your identity as a Muslim? If your fasting does not prevent you from foul speech, then what does it mean to claim the identity of Islam? My brothers and sisters, your Islamic identity is a crown on your head. You may not always see it, but the world sees it in you. When you wear that crown with dignity, people recognize it. Even if they do not share your faith, they respect your strength. They admire the courage of someone who is not afraid to be who they are. A real-life example, let me share a story. A Muslim brother once traveled to a country where Islam was a minority. He thought, if I pray in public, people will stare at me. If I say no to haram food, people will laugh at me. For the first few days, he hid his identity. He prayed secretly. He stayed silent when jokes about religion were made, and he even avoided saying Assalamu alaikum to another Muslim he saw on the street. But after a while, he realized something strange. By hiding his identity, he felt empty inside. He felt weak, as if he had abandoned a part of himself. One day he decided, enough, I am a Muslim, and I will live as a Muslim. He prayed openly in a quiet corner of the park. He said, Assalamu alaikum, to a Muslim stranger, and the man's eyes lit up with joy. He refused haram food politely, saying, oh, thank you, but I only eat halal. Do you know what happened? People respected him more. They admired his confidence. And inside, he felt stronger than ever before. This is the secret. When you protect your identity, you actually protect your dignity. When you live by your values, Allah places respect for you in the hearts of others, even in the hearts of those who may not agree with you.